lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. I wanna ball. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all. Living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chillin' with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave. But the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. I wanna ball. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all. Living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chillin' with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave. But the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough.
See, last week we just kind of dove. I mean, last week was hot out the presses, right? One thing I've noticed since we went to Fridays, right? We don't get a lot of the breaking news stuff because we know companies don't like to do breaking news on Fridays because they don't want you talking about it on Saturday and Sunday. They kind of want to throw you something in there, you know, that on Monday. Not on Friday. I want you to go over the weekend and forget about it, right? So last Friday was peak for us because we got to talk about that Xbox news, right? We're going to talk about a little bit more. Some more information came out today. Shout out to Jez Corden and Windows Central. We got grab some stuff from their article that they posted. Talk about that. Today is 30 years of Pokemon. It's 30 Pokemon 30th anniversary. We got a lot of information about Generation 10, about the TCG. And then last but not least, apparently PlayStation might be doing a pivot when it comes to their games on PC. And then lastly, we're going to talk about Boy, because we got a few screenshots and some people are already not happy. Before we get into that, first off, shout out to the chat. Nisa, first in the chat. Appreciate you coming through and rocking out with us, Nisa, as always. And yes, folks, I know we have been slipping, but after this, we will be recording our next show for our channel members. So if you guys are a channel member already, like Nisa, make sure you guys go check that out. But let's get going to it. First off, with introductions, my right hand, man, the floor hugger with the hardest of R's. What's going on, sis?
Oh, I'm glad to be back. And you know what? The good thing about our shows also being on Fridays is on Wednesdays, right after we end the show, some big news would drop. So now we get everything. We can cover everything. And I get to hang out with the boys. So if you and the girls, if you want, grab a drinky poo, grab a snacky poo, hang out with us for a little bit. Don't forget, we read the chat. We'll hang out with you too. And we love you guys. Let's get into it, fam. Because I know you want to talk about Pokemon. God.
I do. And I got something Pokemon related I want to do at the end of the show. But next up, if your emails is popping and your DMs is full, that's us communication director Level 1 Gamer trying to get a hold of you, baby. Baron J67, what's going on, Chief?
It's been kind of a busy day. Got to hang out on Game Mess over at Giant Bomb. That was pretty cool.
That boy famous.
And I'm trying to act normal, like I'm not looking forward to playing Horror Plant and Resident Evil 9 at the same time.
I don't like horror games.
I don't, but somehow I always end up playing them every time. One of these days I'll admit it.
One of these
but
days.
I'm living good.
Last but not least, back on the show this week, DALLAZ.
Man, you see how he's slow creeping off in there, so you don't think it's coming. Listen, man, I say this a lot. I say this all the time, but I mean it every time. It feels like it's been a long time, but like I'm here for both a good time and a long time. So let's get it.
Because you know it's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you.
Without a doubt. Step.
All right, guys. As you guys, do me a big favor, hit that like button. It's free 99, don't cost you a dime. This is not Twitch. Subscribing is free. It don't cost you nothing. If you want to support Level 1 Game, level1gamer.com, and get a new video this week for our channel members, consider becoming a channel member. And also super chat if you really got something to say. Let us know how you feel. We're not going to turn you down because Level 1 and level1gamer.com is and always will be ad free. Maybe I can't say always will be. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe that's
for
a
now,
lie.
It is.
For now. There you go.
And we hope for it to remain.
Until my boss, Baron J67, tells me otherwise. Speaking of Baron J67, before we get going, Baron, you did a thing today. What did you do today, Baron?
I was on the Giant Bomb show, Game Mess.
That boy famous.
I was hanging out with good old Giant Bomb team, Jeff Grubb, and we talked a lot about a lot. And it was a really good time. No, I appreciate the Giant Bomb crew. They've always I've been a part of a few things they've done, and I really appreciative of them.
Okay.
Jeff, grow your hair back.
Grow your hair back. Definitely. Legendary Yobi, what's happening? How are you, my brother? Hope all is well with you. Listen, I do want to jump into this because it's a bit of a continuation. Jesus, I struggle with that from last week. I do want to talk about this Xbox thing, man, because it's something that is continuing to linger. Because if you guys remember, there were some things that Asha, I hope I'm saying that right, and I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. Asha had mentioned in her introductory email that went out. That kind of grabbed my attention, and it really perked up a lot of people's eyes, right? So, Jez Corden did an interview with her along with Matt Booty, and they kind of talked about some of those things, right? Hey, man, butts, the butt of Xbox. Listen, so I'm gonna pull some stuff here, then I'm gonna get y'all's thoughts on it. But again, this is from Jez Corden Windows Central. The link to the entire article is in the description down below. Okay, so a bit here. It says in our opening letter, this is the thing that kind of stood out to me, right? In the opening letter, Asha said that she wanted to bring the return of Xbox. And I kind of hinted on like, yo, the return of Xbox, that could mean a lot of different things, right? And a lot of people instantly, when you think of return to Xbox, you're thinking the return of, the Xbox exclusives. Like, that's what you're thinking, right? But a lot of people's like, listen, you already opened up Pandora's box. the cat now to be like, you probably can't really retract that right now, right? So it says here that Sharma volunteered an emphasis on Xbox's core and specifically about the console platform, which has seen a few fiscals in their constant decline. So it says, for me, the spirit of return of Xbox is return to the spirit that team was founded on. So it explains that in their spirit, of course, it's the spirit of building something nobody else is willing to try. I've heard of Renegade, Rebellion, Fun Used. That's what I was thinking of when I wrote that. And that really is true. When Xbox first was announced, it was the bad kid from around the corner that everybody know bad, but he made some dope. We finna rock with him. We finna hang out with him anyway. That really was, Xbox was the bad boy. No Diddy.
Yeah. All that.
No Diddy. But it was the bad boy of the gaming, like the marketing.
They haven't had The Rock during the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Like all of that. Yeah.
They were bad boys, right? So she has no points about the Rebellion, the Fun, the Renegade. Like, that is true. That is how Xbox was founded, right? So it goes on to say, Sharma acknowledges the investment Xbox fans and customers have poured into the ecosystem over the years, seemingly genuinely keen to the emphasis, her commitment to console hardware. So it goes on to say, I think that our core Xbox fans and players have invested up to 25 years of themselves in these universes and our console. We want to make sure everybody knows I'm committed to Xbox, starting with the console. We're going to keep meeting players where they are. So we're committed to the console, but she didn't say but I'm saying but, because that's what you're saying. We're going to continue to meet players where they are. I.e., yeah, we're making this Xbox, but if you're on PlayStation, we still got you. So even though you're making a console, is that truly a commitment to the console? I think that's a bit contradictory, but we'll keep going, okay? Again, it says we're going to keep meeting players where they are. The world continues to evolve and change. We're going to make sure Xbox is a great place for developers and players. We want to invest in reducing the artificial divide between different types of devices that they want to use with us. I think that's going to mean a lot more investment in breaking down barriers and keeping developers in helping developers build once and show up across different hardware experiences. For me, I believe Xbox starts with its fans and will grow from there. And that's what I want to signal with the return of Xbox. So unfortunately, I'm going to let you get into it. Unfortunately, if you are holding out hope that the return of Xbox was a return to console exclusives and all that stuff, it's not happening. Did I think for a moment or two? Yeah, I'm like, because that statement, and I'm not surprised that when her first public interview, that shout out to Jasmine for bringing that up, but I'm sure she went in already because somebody told her, hey, we're not going back to not publishing on PlayStation and Nintendo, right? So you gotta specify what you mean by return to Xbox. And I think she did a really good job in reminding you, like, hey, this is what I meant. And we're going to continue to publish on PlayStation, PC, and Nintendo. B, I'm gonna start with you. Your thoughts on this interview. I don't know if you read this whole article, but your thoughts on her clarifying her comments.
I'm glad she did. But once again, most people are not gonna go back and read the follow-up. They're gonna stick with the most the most, glamorous phrase, like, well, she said, and it's what's also crazy. And it kind of leans into just how fast all of this moves is how we've just truly come to accept, because it is what it is in terms of this is the new reality. She is the head of Xbox. Like it, I keep mispronouncing her name and it's not on purpose.
Asha.
Asha.
Yeah.
Such an easy name to say. I'm trying to make it more than what it is. Asha. What Asha is saying, this is, I just look, man, just give me some great games. Make me feel good about owning an Xbox. Now, one thing I will say is, because let's just be real with the future of chips and all that other fun stuff and tech being harder to come by and develop, Xbox should be sitting on a lot of they should be sitting on a lot of consoles. They should have stock. All it would take is one good exclusive to push alongside a console, and you could crush a holiday season.
But it's never gonna happen.
I know they won't do it, but it wouldn't take much. It would not take much, bro. Like, just one. It ain't got to be all your games. Just one little game. Because let's be real, they're the one console that didn't sell out. Like they didn't. If they did, I'd be shocked. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be honest. I as someone who, as long Phil Spencer had said mentioned it, right? The Xbox One generation was the worst generation to lose because a lot of people kind of dug their foot in the ground and they built their library around it. As long as Xbox exists, I'm probably going to own one.
Yeah,
regardless
100%.
of, you can play these games on PlayStation. I'm already in the ecosystem. I got, I'm here. Like,
Yeah.
I'm here 100%, right? So I'm not going anywhere. That's gonna go to you, but I want to finish the point off here. It does say there's been a lot of speculation of what kind of moves Asha might make. Xbox notoriously ditched any form of exclusivity on this game, shifting units to PlayStation, paying little mind to criticism that it reduced the need to actually buy an Xbox. Sharma told him that nothing is off the table when it comes to revising Xbox's strategy, but finalizing the strategy will take time and data parsing. And Xbox recent strategic decision, Sharma said, the plan's the plan until it's not the plan. Dallas, I don't think we had you here last week, but your thoughts on this
real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
Real quick. I'm gonna ask this, and I'm just asking this because Nisa brings up a great point. But that point, it sounds good on paper, but I've seen what people are willing to do to get something for their kid, and for their loved ones or for themselves. So in saying that, Hugger, if you could buy, like, what? Oh, you got a PC. If you could get all of your favorite Nintendo games on PC legitimately, would you go and buy a Nintendo Switch 2? Would you even think about it?
Probably not.
Dallas, somebody who loves handhelds, would you go out of your way to go get a Nintendo Switch 2 if you could play all of those games on whatever console you have now?
Personally, if and only if I had the disposable income.
Okay. Fame, would you go and buy?
I had an issue. Repeat the question.
Would you go and buy a Nintendo Switch 2 if every game that came out on Nintendo Switch 2 you can get on the Xbox that you have right now?
No.
And Nisa,
that's because I'm invested in the Xbox ecosystem already. So why not continue it?
And this is why I say exclusives do matter. Because if there was a game I wanted bad enough, I would go get it on the Switch too.
I'd pick up the Switch for Last of Us.
I bought a PS4 for No Man's Sky because it was exclusive. You see what I'm saying?
One thing you have to give people to spend money is incentive.
Incentives. I'm being like, I love that argument because it makes sense. I think it makes sense.
It does, and in certain groups it does, in certain groups it doesn't. Because
but see, exactly. Like I know Nintendo is a different beast. Let's be honest. I know that.
They sold us
but
cardboard.
I promise you, the beast that is Nintendo would lose a lot of steam if I could pick up Mario on my PlayStation.
And they know
that's a fact. That's not an if, or that's a fact.
That's why they shut down Yuzu.
Man, come on now. Like, exclusivity matter.
Port thing for PC.
That exclusivities matter, and if it didn't matter, iPhone users wouldn't care as much as they do.
I think exclusivity matters to a large subsection of people. I think for me, and maybe you can say I'm brainwashed by Xbox, I guess, if you want to say this, but not really as much. Like, yes, if you told me I could play Wolverine, we'll talk about that a little bit later on my Xbox. I'd be so freaking happy. Because I think, to me, whatever ecosystem I'm already invested in, I would love for everything to be there, right? Like, I have a Samsung, right? I have Android. I want everything to be Android. Will I ever go to iPhone? Probably not, because I'm already invested in my Google Play Store account. I think that's really what it boils down to right now. Yes, exclusives are important, but I think for the most part, people are going to be where they're most invested in right now.
Yeah.
For some people, that's PC. They're not gonna go get a console because they're invested in the PC, and they're probably going to get these games somewhat happy. So they're invested in that, right? Same thing for PlayStation gamers, right? They're not going to go get an Xbox because they're already invested into PlayStation. A lot of times, whether or not the game's coming there, because a lot of people, let's keep it $1.50, $1.50. Most people, most gamers buy 1 to 2 games a year and one
that's the average
console per
gamer.
generation.
That's
Oh
the
yeah,
average
never
gamer.
before.
Just a lot of gamers just got a PS5, right?
barely.
So
Yeah.
we can't act
Yeah.
as if it's the majority. I think it's the hardcore gamer is really going to be where they're most invested in, because I think gamers are getting more money conscious and self-conscious about how they spend their money, and they want to be have everything in one spot if they can.
And you're talking to, like, I really believe, like you mentioned, we are the top 1% when it comes to gamers. Like, hell, I think this past month I bought 3 or 4 games. Like, you know what I mean? Like, hell, I just went to the swap meet and picked up a few games. You know what I mean? Like, this is we're different. But I will say, when you talk, if you took a majority of people's favorite game and you locked it behind another console that you didn't have, but it was something you wanted bad enough, if you have the funds, you're gonna do it. I bought a newer phone so I could play Elder Scroll Blades. That's the only reason I ever upgraded my phone initially, because that was the only way I could play that game.
You guys suck it.
I used no, I loved it.
Like,
Oh
2
no,
people played that game.
I loved it. I
Then it
was
shut
the
down.
second person. I loved it. I bought a PS4 for No Man's Sky. Loved it. I
Yeah.
loved it day one. I loved it.
Yeah.
I upgraded my PC so I could run Mountain Blade Bannerlord 2 or Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. So that you're talking to somebody who's done it. Like, and it's not, but that's because I can. That's not the norm for most folks. But I promise you, if you take the bigger titles and you got your kid crying all year because they can't play Fortnite because it's locked behind PlayStation, mama gonna get that baby a PlayStation.
I will make a point, B. I will make a point that I do believe there is an extremely large set of people who can see a game and be like, that game looks amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm not buying a platform for it. And the proof, look how well Forza sells on PlayStation. And a lot of those folks never had an Xbox. They said I would not buy an Xbox. Xbox games is trash, is what they told it. But the moment it released on PlayStation, one of the top selling games. Watch how people who would never own the Xbox that will tell you Halo is trash.
Oh, they about to love it.
Watch how much that sell on PlayStation.
Well, you know how I know it's gonna sell well? Not even just take the name of Halo out of it. It shoots and moves like Destiny. And we know PlayStation community loves Destiny. It's gonna, I'm telling you, that alone, they're gonna eat it alive.
As well. I totally see this can be looked at a bunch of different angles. I think there's a lot of different thoughts and what people feel about this, because you can see, like, someone could tell me that they wouldn't buy another console for this game, and I'll believe them. Someone can tell me I want this game bad enough, I'll go buy a console, I believe, because the community is so widespread. And I think gamers are liars. In a lot of ways. They'll tell you they won't do something, then do it. They didn't say they won't do something. They will do something and don't do it. Because a lot of us can't make our minds on what we want.
Like the hell out of that damn game.
And so I think it's a very interesting thing, but I think we kind of swayed a little bit. But Hugger, I'm
my
gonna
bad.
go with you and your thoughts on Asha clarifying what she meant by the return of Xbox.
You didn't get did Dallas get his point?
I don't think Dallas didn't.
That was my fault. My bad. Go ahead, D. Damn.
I mean, it's pretty short and sweet though, because while I do appreciate clarifying, like I do appreciate that that's the thing. Like, whoa, don't get. That's not what I said. This is what I said. That's something to be appreciated. I gotta be real with you. Still don't trust it, and it's mostly because I don't trust Microsoft. Like, if we watch how Microsoft actually been moving out here, you know what I'm saying? I don't want an Xbox with Copilot in it. I'm sorry. I don't care what. Like, I don't care how much it costs.
What you want, Cortana?
Absolutely not. Not unless it's real Cortana.
PlayStation gonna be doing some of the same things in their games, bro.
I don't want it in PlayStation either. Well, like implementation matters. But when we start talking about AI, that's a lot there to talk about. But implementation does matter. I'm not mad at the technology. I'm mad at the companies who are just throwing the technology in any and everything and waiting for money to happen.
Yeah.
That's not so. But Microsoft is known for doing things like that. And any big tech company, word to Google, shout out Google, will kill a project no matter how big it is, just because they want to move on to something else. They want to reallocate those funds. They want it, right? So right now, especially like in the tech space as a whole, as volatile as everything is, no, I don't trust anything any of these companies is doing until the smoke clears, because we don't really know where everything is going. And that's the difference between this generation / next gen and where we've been before. Even though what was done was new, or what was done was more advanced than the previous and so on and so forth, they still had a pretty decent idea of where things were heading. Somebody could predict something and watch it happen because things were already moving in that direction. Right now, we have zero understanding of where we're really going. And the companies are just as clueless as we are. So yeah, I can't say I trust it, because whatever Microsoft tell her to do, that's what she's gonna do. And in the immortal words of my wise brother Baron, the road to hell is paved with good intention.
Man, you ain't never lied.
So I do want to have this point here from Matt Booty. He did Matt Booty did caution that players shouldn't expect drastic changes in the near term, though while emphasizing that the team plans to re-examine and question everything. Here's a quote from Matt Booty. Xbox players have thousands of dollars invested in money and time too. It's incredibly important for me to understand that and to protect it. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is Asha again. I'm sorry. I'm committed to returning to Xbox, and that starts with console. That starts with hardware. You will hear more about that soon. We'll have some announcements coming up. You will see us collectively investing here. We also know that there's a lot of players who aren't on console or our hardware, and I want to deliver great games to them too. I need to learn more about what that can look like, what decisions were made, what we need to do going forward. I want a little bit of time and space to do that. And I really hope and pray to God that people give this woman a fair shake.
That was a really professional way to say, damn, I just got here. Calm down.
For real.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things to where, like, I don't because Phil was getting criticized off jump. Off jump, right? And we've seen how it seemed to wear on him after a while. But Hug, I'm gonna go to you and your thoughts on Asha clearing up her statement about the return to Xbox.
I'm with Dallas and Marin. Until the smoke clears, I don't know anything. I don't know what their plans are, because this feels so much like the 80s right before the big crash of everything, where these companies got so greedy. There was so much different variations. Just, you don't even have to develop new games. Like we said in the last show, give us Crimson Sky, reach into your backlog, bring some good games back, and gamers will support. Just give this lady time to get a feel out for this company, because she's Instacart. She is that side. She is not ready for us as gamers to be as volatile. Yes, intense and volatile.
She will be learning on the job.
Yeah, and that's
she's learning
scary.
on the job.
That's a scary thing, to face millions of people that are a little crazy. Let's be honest, gamers aren't all there sometimes, especially on social media. We'll be here, we'll be covering it. I got really nothing to say or do, because I truly don't know. This is unprecedented times, because it's weird.
Every right, every wrong. Everything Xbox does great, everything they do wrong, she will be criticized for it. And I just really hope that people give her a fair shake.
Yes.
And I think she's off to a good start by clarifying, like, hey, I'm not saying we're ditching PlayStation. I'm not saying we're ditching PC. And I think she had to do that. Let's just hope that moving forward, it's something that, she's prepared to do a lot, because in this industry, you have to be careful with what you say, because there's so many gamers and they're ready to twist your words and put up a video with your face, with the Jordan crying face. Like, people are ready to do that to you every chance they get, right?
Yep.
And Nisa, right? That's probably why Phil and Sarah are staying on, because she's gonna need help
Oh yeah.
as a
They
guide.
finishing out them contracts because they don't want to give them that golden handshake. That's all that is.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna need that guy. I do want to pivot just a bit. Did I mess up here?
Pivot.
It's probably me.
Pivot.
I'm always throwing us off, and I apologize.
Nope, it's me. Because we're already talking about it a little bit here, right? But in a podcast, the Triple Click podcast, Jason Schreier was on. Apparently, I didn't go back and listen to this podcast. I didn't do it. I apologize, right? I normally do these things to make sure, double check and triple check before I start talking about it on this podcast, but I didn't do it. I apologize, right? But apparently, Schreier has stated, and this is coming from Insider Gaming, Schreier has stated that he thinks the strategy for them, for PlayStation, is live service games are coming to PC. While he's getting the sense that they are backing away from putting the exclusive console stuff like traditional single player stuff on PC. This was later clarified, as I'm trying to get all my ducks in a row, from Nate the Hate, who is an insider that gets a lot of stuff right. You guys have heard the name because he gets a lot of stuff right. During a thread today, he was talking about Pokemon Wind and Wave, and someone asked him about the PlayStation PC strategy. And then he said that they are shifting their PC release strategy. And someone asked him to elaborate. He says, you'll be seeing fewer single-player games arrive on PC.
Wonder
the
why.
decision to shift away from supporting PC was made last year. Naturally, some may have still released, depending on how far along the ports were, but it no longer appears to be a priority for Sony moving forward, right? And then I thought I had all my bookmarks pulled up. No. All right. So Shinobi as well today, he kind of elaborated this on here as well. So he had a thread going back and forth in a friendly way. It wasn't like a back and forth issue with my buddy, Ryan McCaffrey. So Ryan was saying Sony closing ranks on consoles while PC gaming continues to grow is an interesting strategy. They are zigging while Microsoft zags. Obviously, PlayStation is in a much stronger position than Xbox right now, but I wonder how this plays out over 5 years. Well, Shinobi comes in and says Xbox platform push since Xbox One was born out of a necessity of survival. I think a lot of people forget that the way Sony looks at PlayStation as in the hardware, the ecosystem, how integral console is for them, isn't necessarily the way Microsoft as a company looks at Xbox hardware. Initial PS games like Days Gone and Horizon added some decent extra sales on PC, 1+ million, because they were a novelty and neat at the time, but that quickly tapered off. All in all, the PC ports have amounted to a measly 1.5% of SIE's total revenue in the last 6 to 7 years. And even most of that was just Helldivers. Is it really worth diluting the brand and making the core PlayStation, the console, less relevant? Perhaps the numbers crunchers at HQ came to a different conclusion.
Now, what did Baron talk about 15 minutes ago?
Mm-hmm.
And these are professionals. It's just good business. It is what it is. If Jordan, dude, you can link it to anything. People, exclusivity, something that's ours. It's our design. It's our people want to belong to something. This is why fraternities work. This is why, like, these things work because people want to feel special. What's the best way to make you feel special? The only way you can enjoy this is here. That's the best way to make you feel good. I want to feel good about my money.
Me feel
my money
good.
Spent. Make me, hey, you're stupid. But make me feel good about spending my money. Let me know why I'm spending this $700 with you versus over there. Like there's all of these things cost, and it's the little things. Like for me, I have all the consoles except the Switch 2 because it didn't look like it was gonna make me feel good, so I wasn't going for it. So I have my Switch. I got the PS5. I got the Xbox Series X. I prefer my Xbox Series X. I like the UI a lot better. It feels, yeah, I'm a bot. It is what it is. But this makes sense. Like people want to feel special. Like that's why people sign up for clubs. If this was the case, you wouldn't have every company on earth trying to get you to sign up for their apps. Why does Panera have an app to get you in a coffee club?
Hey,
they want to lock you in.
Be banging.
It do in the bread bowl, call it life.
Bro, in the bread bowl, and he's banging, bro.
It's no okay, but and then getting back to the point, this is for the single player experience. This is not dead. Single player experiences are not dead. Resident Evil Requiem is showing that. Now imagine if Resident Evil Requiem was exclusive to any console. I don't care which one, pick one. It would have still did the same damn numbers. Why? Because it's that big of a brand. And you telling me that the only way I can see old man Leon drop kick somebody and then do a perfect plex is to play it on whatever? I'm gonna get whatever to do it. Like it's one of them things, man.
Hey, Jay in the chat, he said McDonald's got the Big Mac and Burger King got a Whopper. and the Whopper is the better burger.
But the marketing behind the Big Mac is bigger, and that's all it is. Like it's one of them things. Because if you blind taste tested and didn't tell them what it was from, people gonna pick the Whopper. Got bigger cuts of veggies, bigger cut of the beef, like
big meat, more meat, big meat. Dallas, I'm gonna switch over to you because it kind of goes with the Wolverine. Wolverine was announced to release in September. So correct me if I'm wrong. September 15th, September 16th, and it is announced to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive. They're going to continue. So this kind of goes along with with the notion of PlayStation sort of reeling back their PC push. Your thoughts on them just focusing on multiplayer games, and that's why I'm saying games like I think Horizon Gatherers might end up on Xbox too. When it comes to multiplayer games, they want those games to live on for a long time. The best way to do that is to put it everywhere, monetize as much as you can. But the single player stuff, they want you to buy their hardware. Your thoughts on PlayStation pulling back their single player strategies on PC and Wolverine finally getting an announcement and coming PS5 exclusive?
In this conversation showed me something that I didn't actually, a perspective that I didn't actually consider before. PlayStation does kind of treat their properties as if they life depends on it, as if their business depends on it. And low-key it does. I mean, yes, but no. Because Sony's not Microsoft or anything, but it is Sony. Sony got a lot going on. Sony is making money from a whole lot more than video games.
Music, yeah.
Yeah. However, you see what I'm saying? But at the same time, PlayStation is one of those it's really a part of that business strategy. It's a big thing, and it's no mistake. It's completely and totally on purpose that it's the Nintendo.
Yeah.
In our mama's eyes, you know what I mean? It's the default game system, and that's no mistake. They did that on purpose, and they did that for a reason. But it still hadn't occurred to me, even all of these years that we've been kind of going back and forth and having these conversations and debating debating what it looks like to have certain PlayStation games, the PlayStation games that we know of, be on PC. But it was a strange thing to see. We all have a friend that still got to eat a hat whenever we see him again over this very subject.
Man.
Still got to eat when I make it to King Yama, I'm gonna tell him bring Demi front and center because
gotta eat a hat.
He got a hat
over this very subject. That's how big a deal it was.
Yeah.
So to see that just even a little inkling of a backpedal, to see that being reconsidered, it's not as if we couldn't see that coming. It's not as if none of us could have predicted that. It's not as if we couldn't have sat here and had this conversation amongst ourselves and be like,
I'm not gonna lie, D. I didn't expect for them to pivot from PC. I thought that was making hand over fist big time money. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not gonna act like I saw this coming. I did not see them wanting to pull back from PC.
Well, think about it this way, right? Let's talk pure business. We all know the reason why every game, including single player ones, have some form of microtransactions is because the after purchase is where the money long term is.
Exactly.
That's why the DLC and whatnot. So why
what's PlayStation
want you to
those games?
Why would
and if you can get those games, you just said this about Nintendo. If we can get those games somewhere else, it's the exact same conversation we just had, just recontextualize as PlayStation. So, which is why it's so surprising to me that it never occurred. Like that, it never popped into my head.
Really quickly, shout out to Geek Like Mike, co-host of Backlog Barbarians. With the $2 super chat, he says, "I just paid for the super chat just to say, hey, yo, pause on the big me."
Oh man,
shout out to King of Meat, which is getting shut down.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's already getting shut down.
Well, you got to think, man, bro. How many hours in a day do you got to game?
Yeah,
like we're hitting that not critical mass. We're hitting that point, man. Like it's there's only so many hours in a day, dude. And if your game is tailored to a mature audience, most mature folks got a job.
Yeah.
I do have a question. Is anybody shocked that they actually announced that date for Wolverine, like without GTA being announced? Or you think they might know, like, hey, GTA is coming out after this, so we good?
Somebody might
They're
be
the first
talking.
big game this year. They're the first big game this year to announce a date. No other big title, Halo, no one that's coming out later has announced a date. But
you know what?
And then Pokemon is coming out in 2027. So
Wolverine is one of those games. Like if GTA wasn't a thing, Wolverine would be the other game that other games get out of the way of. Like, so that makes sense
for sure. For sure, I'm thinking they may have an inkling, because everyone knows everyone wants to get away from GTA. So for them to announce it, number one, announce it PS5 exclusive, we're not going to PC. If you want to play this, you better get you a PS5. And it sucks because you would think, oh, it's around the holiday season, maybe we'll get a sell on the PS5 Pro. Not happening because consoles are going up, not down, because of the RAM issues that Baron talked about this morning on Game as he went live with Jeff Grubb today. And so the price is going to go up. But if you don't got a PlayStation, you're not playing Wolverine. And they announced the date. I thought that was massive. Number one, continue to say, hey, we're not putting these games on PC, and to give us a date was big.
Can we talk about I don't think we ever covered it. Was it Sean Layden? They were on a podcast and they were talking about how the former head of PlayStation was bringing up the fact that PlayStation it'll be a long time before they get away from physical games, even though digital does sell more, because most people, it's a global console. Like it's not just like an American market, European market. This is a global console. Everybody ain't got good internet like that. So disc games are going to be a big part of that. And I even seen a thread going on where people were talking about they regret not buying the disc version of the PlayStation 5
I got my disc version.
Oh, I bought mine. I knew. First off, I was like, I knew what was going to happen.
Physical media will always be king in my house.
Oh, every man till God come back. I'm telling you. But that was just a random side note.
Gotcha. Hugs, your thoughts on the Wolverine getting a release date, number one, and number two, PlayStation sort of pulling back from PC just a bit. They're still going to do their multiplayer games there, apparently, but as far as our single player stuff, we're going to be less and less, or it's going to be way further out before we get those releases.
Wolverine, until it's in our physical hands, I'm not going to even get excited about a date because street dates aren't real. Nothing matters. GTA already got pushed back. Like, it don't matter. But we should have known that PlayStation loves their single players. And just by the grip they have on this game, Bloodborne, that it's never come to PC officially, they don't play about their IPs. They keep them.
And PlayStation wanted to do a remake. They got announced.
But it was FromSoft. They said FromSoft.
FromSoft said no, which I don't understand that.
I do.
It was Bluepoint, right? Bluepoint was going to do it. And now Bluepoint is jail.
I do, because we
riding
the Elden Ring wave. We riding the money.
But Bluepoint was doing
everyone. But it's the name. It's still Bluepoint's making it, but it's still it's a FromSoft. I want y'all to look to the future. Now, do I agree with it? No, I don't agree with it. But I could totally see
that was a money machine.
But it's not about money.
Okay, I mean, it's not money.
The way you talk to me, my cash machine.
Think about it.
My cash machine.
When Elden Ring first came out, it got nominated for a bunch of awards. When Shadow of the Erd Tree came out, it got controversy for almost getting Game of the Year. And now Night Rain has come out with multiplayer for
Last
it,
thing they
and
want
people
to
are
do is
loving it
kill that
again.
Steam.
And this game, they have to do it so right. And this game still is probably one of the best Soulsborne. It's only makes sense for it to stay on PlayStation and not move, but FromSoft is an art form studio first. They do not care. They care about the money, obviously, but they love their art and you can see it. And they're not willing to compromise them not doing it. And I'm fine with that. Do I want Bloodborne 2? Mama, I'm knocking on the door every day. Can I have it, please? But I understand that I can't always get what I want. Plus, I gotta finish Baldur's Gate 3, so I don't know why I'm complaining.
Wait, there's an end to that game?
I've never seen it.
Credits roll.
I'm about to
That's how
finish
you listen
Horizon
to
Zero
Geriatric
Dawn,
people
so...
you be at, huh?
Sir.
I love the way you talk to me, my gas machine.
Thinking about how long it took me to beat The Witcher 3, my kids will probably have kids by the time I beat Baldur's Gate 3.
Yep.
You know, same. I mean,
could we even finish Divinity 2? Thickums and Thickles.
Pickles and pickles.
That was our playthrough. That was Baron and I's playthrough. We were Thickums and Thickles, and we got through the first chapter, and that's it.
Thickums and Thickers. Yeah.
Oh
Because you're twin siblings, and yeah.
Twin Thickums is crazy.
Yeah, we definitely got to play through those characters. Thickums and Thickest, they're dead. They're living somewhere in the eternal digital cloud, aka somebody's phone.
Divinity 4 is about to come out, or Divinity 3 is about to come. 4? Is it 4? Is about to come out.
3.
Like, we are.
We got a lot of catching up to do.
Really quickly, Hugger.
Yeah. What's that?
Pull me up here. I'm about to.
Oh God.
Make it big.
She big.
Pause.
This is the first shot we're seeing from the God of War series produced by Amazon, right? We got man and boy.
Boy.
I'm be honest. They could have picked my man should have been spending a lot more. I don't know. More God of War-ish, more Kratos-ish. I know he's an old man now, but he look like he got back problems.
After you kill a whole culture's religion single-handedly, I'd have.
This is the first screenshot, and it doesn't look great.
Just say it looked like a parody.
Still better than
just say it.
Yeah.
When they first announced it.
I know he's actually bald, but that looks like a ball cap. It just doesn't look good, bro. And I don't want to judge the entire series off this one screenshot. I don't want to do that, bro. But this does not look good, bro. It doesn't look good. Like, it doesn't.
I would have. You know what I would have did? I would have showed a still of his axe and and his bow and Atreus's bow. I would have just showed that. I wouldn't have
even did
else. Yeah.
I know the hands on the knees. The hands on the knees shaking ass, my thigh shit. Hands on my knees shaking ass. That's what bothers me, bro. He over being Meg Thee Stallion with hands on his knees, shaking ass on his thigh. I just don't think this was the thing to put out. Is it going to be great? Probably. Do I think it's going to be good? Yes. Am I happy with the first look? I'm not.
This looked like a real life father and son having fun. This looked like a real life father and son having fun with AI.
He don't look annoyed enough. He don't look annoyed enough to me. He needs to look really annoyed.
He look like he want to be there.
He looked like he can't read.
Not him being a good father.
Right. He look like he wants to be there.
He can't read.
Like,
he looks like he struggles with
not y'all mad. Not y'all mad that he looked present in his son's life.
Keep in mind, like, if this is the scene we think it is, he's hunting that deer, and this is like 20 minutes after he just buried his wife. Why does he look so invested in this deer?
He needs to look like my dad and not want to be there.
You know why, Yogi? You know
That's
why,
not
Yogi?
funny.
You know why we judging? Because this is what they presented us. That's why we're judging this. They chose
They gave it to us to
all
judge.
things on earth to show us. This is the still they proudly put out with their whole chest. This
They
is
were like,
what
this is the one.
showed us. I will say,
they gonna love this.
yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a hit. It's gonna be a banger. And it's like, wait a minute, hold up.
I wanted him to look stoic. I guess it's like I wanted him to look.
Wait, are you saying that's
part of the character?
Are you saying that's hungry Kratos? Like,
hey, listen,
Kratos on the prowl.
No, that's a lactose intolerant Kratos.
Are we doing too much? Probably, but I kind of wanted to bring this up because
we ain't seen shit because they ain't showed us shit but this.
They
showed us this. We didn't go digging for this. They showed us this. That's why
they learned nothing. Yeah. They learned nothing from the Last of Us show.
They would have did better not to show anything, to be honest with you.
Nothing.
Oh, we're gonna turn around and the show is gonna be amazing, and I hope so. I just don't like this. But speaking of things that I don't like. Today was a great day because it today marks 30 years of Pokemon, right? 30 years of Pokemon, right? This is my childhood. From having a Game Boy without a light, and it's lit, and playing Pokemon Yellow. I love Pokemon. I love Pokemon cards. And today was 30th anniversary of Pokemon. They showed a lot. And I do want to talk about. Am I still big, Hugs?
Yes, sir.
All right. So one of the things they showed today was Gen 10. Right? And listen, I'm gonna point out a few things. Number one, Angry Birds. Uncooked KFC. He is pissed. Angry Birds. Okay. Jeff, the land dog fired, because that's to make Jeff the land shark, but a dog wolf.
That's right? Pomeranian.
And Gay Wet Gecko.
Gay Wet Gecko, crazy.
I would say that because I was with Hugger earlier, and somebody said they made this one for the gays. This is my favorite one. I love this Gecqua. Right? Is it Gecqua?
Gecqua.
We got
Gecqua.
Yeah. That's the one I pick, and I always go fire. Right? But I'm gonna go with Gecqua, bro. Gecqua, Browt is Gecqua, Browt, and Pombon. Now these will find with the glitchy games so I can get all three. I want all three. Honestly, I can't wait to see the bigger forms. But this is the starter types for our Generation 10. And I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw these, I told Baron these look like knockoff Pokemon. This looks like something that's going to make Nintendo send out a cease and desist to say that's not Pokemon, right? It just
and I quoted
they don't look great.
That's Pokemon.
This morning, and I made sure to acknowledge. I was like, this came from the head of LV1 Gaming fame, the leader. He said they look like they're gonna get a cease and desist.
They don't look inspiring, right? And I'm hoping that the big forms go great. I do think Angry Birds gonna be. I hope the evolution, because I love Decidueye. I mean, another bird for the grass type. I think people are gonna fall in love with Pombon, because he looks like a silly Jeff the Land Shark, and people love Jeff the Land Shark right now. So I think that's great, and I think people like me gonna come over to this one because this one just looks really cool. Like I think this is the coolest looking one. These two look like kids whose faces ain't developed yet. This one looks like a kid whose face ain't developed yet. Like 2, maybe 3 brain cells total.
Like a Pomeranian.
This
truly.
This chicken will be memed to no end. This chicken is pissed. What I say? I say something bad. Van looking like a disappointed father. I don't know what that looks like.
Right? I'm not gonna say it.
I said something. What I say? I ain't said it on purpose.
He had to close.
Dang, I wonder what I said. On me, I didn't say it.
I really like to let them to get Nintendo to let the Power World devs just make the rest of the Pokemon. It seems like they could do Pokemon better than
that. Would be a hell of a advancement. Like, hey, you know what? We know we told y'all
Oh.
can't make these games no more, but you can come
What
make
a tweet.
Don't you want to make a conglomerate?
Rawr.
Yeah,
Gecqua.
right.
I do think seeing Gen 10 was dope. I'm actually going to get Switch 2 before Gen 10 drop. I don't want to play it on my regular Switch. It's gonna run terrible.
Wait. This game makes you want to buy a new console?
I love Pokemon, bro. I buy the base Pokemon, like Legends DA and all this stuff, and Arceus. I didn't buy that, but the base Pokemon games, I always buy them.
But wait,
That's true.
You're gonna enjoy it on the console
Switch
you don't
2.
have?
Yeah, because it's gonna run at 14 frames per second on this regular Switch.
Just point it out. Just acknowledging that somebody's getting ready to buy a console for one game.
I will say Pokepia is going to be massive. It's probably going to be bigger. What's that one game? on Nintendo?
Oh, Animal Crossing?
It's gonna be bigger than Animal Crossing.
I can see that because it's gonna pull Pokemon fans.
Mean.
Yeah, they are. They're the reason I don't play anymore because they clown me for my pairs. They were like, "Oh, you got green on green trees? What's wrong with your island?"
But you got the multiplayer aspect, and you have one of the biggest IPs in the world. I think Pokepia is going to be massive. I think it's going to move switches.
I said, but on Game Mess this morning, I said that it's gonna have a Marvel Rivals effect. You take an established IP with a bunch of longtime favorite characters, and you throw it on top of game mechanics that people love, and it's gonna be magic. Marvel Rivals ain't nothing but third-person Overwatch. Like that's all it is. And but what makes it different? It's third person for one. I get to enjoy the skins I spend a bunch of money on. But then two, it's my favorite. Exactly. So now you telling me I get to farm with my Charmander, who's really a Ditto? Like, come on,
why
bro.
is it always the Ditto with you?
Because no, that's what it is.
Yeah,
no,
I know why.
I'm not.
The main character's a Ditto. Yeah,
you're
a Ditto.
Who's acting like a human, but that's Ditto, and we know how put them sunglasses on.
But I think it's going to be. And Nisa says Power Form is going to be Pokepia. I would have believed you until today. I think Pokepia is going to be extremely massive. Extremely massive. Anybody got thoughts? Anybody seen the Pokemon 30th anniversary today? I don't feel like I'm overtaking this because it's something I want to do to celebrate Pokemon.
Shout out to Pokemon. We love you. Keep going for another 30 years. You want to be big?
I don't like.
Yep.
I don't like video Pokemon.
You're wasting my money. If my big. So we're gonna do this live in real time because I wanted to celebrate Pokemon. I want to open up some Pokemon cards, right? So I got like 4 of these, and I don't want to open. So I went and bought another one today. It was the last one in the store, right? This is the Pokemon Day box, right? So live on stream while y'all talk, while I open this
big screen,
open up these cards and see
if
we can get lucky with the last box on Pokemon Day. Then I waste my $15.
Oh yeah, and and Enders brought up a good point. The Dragon Quest Builders 2 people made this, and that a lot of people love that game. Like shout out to Bubbles. Like even Miss Bubbles played the hell out of that game. Like that game moved. Oh Lord, that game moved.
That was a good game.
I really believe, man.
Sprinkling the RNG on you, fame.
I need
RNGesus be with him. Hey. Okay.
Gotta go quick.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, 1.
Oh. Okay.
2. Give me something.
Okay.
Not too bad. I'll take it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take it. I don't have this. So
let's go.
I'll take that. One down. That's one down. We're off to a good start.
You ain't gonna show us the energy card? Like that's important.
No, don't care about that. Phantasmal Flame. So we have to. I got a full art mega. So I'll take that. Come on, focus up, baby. Okay. There we go.
Yeah, let's go. Okay. Oh, that's
my favorite Pokemon. Goated.
Okay. Here we go.
1.
Ooh. Okay.
Hey, I'll take it.
Nice.
But I'll take it. We're 2 for 2. I've never been 2 for 2.
Let's
right?
go.
I'll take it.
Orange
And
Jesus
it
on the
was
last one.
all right, come on
I
now.
to see the energy card, but okay.
I want this Charizard.
He gonna
Orange
pull
Jesus,
it too.
you got this
He gonna
fame.
pull that.
Come on.
Orange Jesus, be with us. Bumblebee Tuna.
Hmm.
Okay, pick up.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
Go.
Flip up goes hard.
Yeah.
Not Pikachu.
Oh, I love Markro. Yeah.
Ice cream.
Oh, that.
Let's go.
Dancing.
Okay. Oh.
Tumbleweed. All right. Batman.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh,
You got two bronzer. Oh, that you got the non-shiny and the shiny. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go.
Oh.
Not okay. I'll say I don't have this either. I didn't get the Charizard. However, not too bad to have 3 packs and 3 hits.
And 3, that's a hit.
Yeah.
That's never happened. To have something in all 3 packs is a W.
Yeah.
Is a W.
That's a big
I'll
one.
take it. Not too bad. Not too bad on Pokemon Day. So I didn't waste my $15.
No, you got
that's a
it.
decent
that was
one.
only 15. Honestly, you made it back with those 3 cards for damn sure.
Yeah.
Hey, have you noticed?
I'm definitely happy.
Have you noticed 7-Eleven selling Pokemon cards now?
They used to back in the day.
Back in the day when
my
it
mom
first came out. Yeah.
My mom used to take me to 7-Eleven once a week to buy a pack of Pokemon cards.
When they first became a thing.
Yeah, and if I didn't get robbed as a child, man, I would still have everything. I was robbed.
Oh man.
I traded away my good Yu-Gi-Oh cards when I was younger. Makes me mad.
I used to play the Yu-Gi-Oh TCG heavy.
Me too.
I still collect my Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Magic.
I found out
Digimon.
I have so many Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
No, this one about just like I found out that the Yu-Gi-Oh TCG community is very similar to the Tekken community in the sense that it's very black. I didn't know that many black folks played. Like if you go look at the memes of Yu-Gi-Oh TCG, it's black people.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's what it do, Yugi.
That's what it do, Yugi. Or what that guy did. Oh, what? That's a critical hit. 2100. Oh.
Yeah. I bet you didn't see this coming. Pot of greed.
Pot of greed.
I bet you didn't see this coming. And then you got no monsters, so I win. Oh, wait, he's supposed to be here. Oh, he got the Guardian. One of the greatest sounds of all time, bro. Jesus Christ. Shout out to the chat. Lady Foxfire, yo.
That's what it do,
in the presence of greatness over here.
Okay, Lady Foxfire, you about to play Pokopia?
Ender says between that, Stardew getting its update, Stardew is getting an anniversary update, Animal Crossing update, and Tamagotchi Life, there is a lot for cozy and building games everywhere. Oh yeah.
That's Spider and Jump Force.
Oh, yeah, they eating good.
Eating good.
And just even though I didn't pull what I wanted, Shemaya, I'm actually sending this one out for grading.
I'm gonna make it.
I got 2 of these.
Oh, that's the one.
I got 2 of these. This is one I'm having. The other one won't grade well. It's gonna be my person, but this one will probably grade pretty decently. I'm hoping for a 10, and I'm gonna send this one out for grading. This is my baby. Ah! Shout out to Pokemon for still going strong. I have a bunch of sealed Pokemon stuff that I'm sealing up for my daughter, so she can open up 30 years from now if she wants to. Or sell it if she wants to, because I don't think Pokemon the IP is too big to go anywhere. So,
already had 30 years, man. And if Godzilla can still be going, we're good.
You see what I'm saying?
Digimon's coming back.
Pokemon will be here long as Disney.
Pokemon will be.
So check this out.
Digimon should never have went anywhere though.
We are at the end of the show. However, for our channel members, we are beginning our channel member exclusive videos. It's actually about to get recorded right after we start this show. So please, if you guys want to support Level 1 Gaming, level1gaming.com, please consider becoming a channel member, as everything you do helps us keep our website up and running, helps us keep our business running, and helps us continue to do cool things. So thank you guys so much for being channel members. But if you don't want to spend a dime, that's fine. Hit the like button because it's free. Also, subscribe because this ain't Twitch, baby. It's free 99. Won't cost you a dime. With all that said, congratulations. You guys are leveled up to the Level 1
That's
Gaming
the
Podcast.
rhyme, Jack.
We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Sarange.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.